road trip.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a
Excellent.
little more than I'm willing to spend. But I still have some things to sell. Cleveland. All right. Ohio.
It's not necessarily on the list, but we could go to Cleveland. I've heard
Okay.
they have some good burgers.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to the States, I wanna really go to the States. I
we're
want to see
doing it.
a red line darting all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Zigzagging.
Yeah.
Swirling, maybe.
Yeah, really poorly planned. Is what I'm hoping for.
Matthew,
Yeah.
I think it's about time we get into this burger. Pretzel bun, guacamole, Swiss cheese, mushrooms, beef, bacon, spicy mayonnaise, 3 onion rings to top the burger.
Oh.
I asked you to put one of my onion rings in your burger because you had already eaten yours.
Yeah.
That might be a little better with an onion ring inside.
It's very kind of you.
What did you think, Matthew? What did you think of your burger from Scores, your white whale?
It's difficult because I don't want to put Scores down. I don't want to put that energy into the air, but I didn't love the burger. I think it was very dry to me, even though they had that mayonnaise. Did they call it Chipotle mayonnaise?
Yes, they did.
It didn't feel like it was Chipotle.
Just
it felt
tastes
like regular mayonnaise.
Yeah. I looked at the color of it. It was sort of orangey, but the flavor was that of mayonnaise.
Yeah. Nothing particularly Chipotle about it. And the fact that there were mushrooms in it. I mean, I took the mushrooms out. They were easy to come out. They weren't melted into the cheese.
Yes.
I don't know. The toppings were fine, but the patty itself, is what I found a lot of problems in. It was, I think, too small, and it was too dry for me. Everything about it, there's no taste to it. It just, I wasn't a fan of that thing. It was a lot better once I put the onion ring in because it gave it a certain crunch that I felt was lacking before that, but probably wouldn't get the burger again.
Matthew, I wholeheartedly agree with you. The patty was garbage. It was a garbage patty. The bun, pretzel bun, so good.
Yeah, the best part of it, but it didn't pass the grease test.
Oh, I didn't notice. It was a bit of an oily bun. Oily pretzel bun.
Yeah.
The bacon was good. The cheese, it worked out for you because it was easier for you to remove the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap mushrooms, I have to say.
Yeah. The cheese didn't latch on.
The cheese did not melt at all, which makes me think that the burger wasn't cooked to order because it mustn't have been that warm that the Swiss cheese couldn't have melted at all. The mushrooms, were they sautéed or cooked in any way, or were they just tossed on because they theoretically should have been warm enough to melt the cheese a little bit?
No.
The bacon was good. The guacamole was fine. I saw those same mushrooms and that same guacamole and that same bacon in the salad bar.
Okay. Yeah, so you could have just made it yourself, basically. Just said, give me a patty and a pretzel bun.
More or less. Well, I wouldn't have had the Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I guess.
There were palm hearts in the salad bar. Have you ever even seen that in a salad bar? I didn't even know what it was.
What's a palm heart?
It's
Similar to an artichoke heart?
Kinda. It's different, though. It's different.
Is it just the center of a palm?
Yeah, I believe so.
What's a palm?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like a palm tree? I'm not entirely sure. But I was impressed with the salad bar.
so the burger just made you realize how impressed you were with the salad bar.
More or less, yes, Matthew.
Yeah. It was the picture of the burger looked nice. It, like, just seeing that burger in front of me, it was a very beautiful looking burger. It looked full, it looked colorful, it looked like in the menu.
Yes.
But it tasted like you just ate a beef burger at a place known for their chicken.
Yeah. On the nose, Matthew. On the nose. Matthew, before today, the last time I saw you was at the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Yes.
We went to the same boozy brunch breakfast. We went to the same parade. We went to a couple of the same bars. Saw at least one of the same fights.
Yeah. We were there the whole day, just kind of, I don't know where the hours went. I thought about it later, and I was like, I was up from about 8 in the morning till probably 1 in the morning, just outside.
And it just kind of goes.
Didn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Felt it like the next day, where it's like, wow, I don't feel like I can move my body.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't, I actually felt pretty okay. I think packing a big bottle of water and a Powerade to drink throughout the course of the day really helped me.
Oh, yeah.
And having a nice big burger in the middle of the day really helped as well, because I was very drunk before I ate a burger, and after I ate a burger, it really made a huge difference.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't think I ate anything.
That's part of the problem. That's why
Except
we have
for
a big
breakfast.
brunch, and then you should stop to eat some way through the day, because
Yeah.
that's going to really fix your metabolism up and sober you up a little bit.
Yeah.
But Matthew, what interested me was after we parted ways and I headed home for the night, I was still kind of drunk, but I think I went home and watched a movie and then ordered in some sushi, which I thought was weird that I was able to have sushi delivered to me at like 1 a.m. That was kind of impressive.
And then you were able to keep it down.
Oh, no, I wasn't too drunk at that point. I figured rice was able to absorb a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, but it just seems like you'll eat it, and then all of a sudden you'll realize, like, oh, too much rice. It's all absorbing in my body. It's
I did feel very
growing.
full, but that helped me just go right to sleep afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I felt pretty fine the next day. But Matthew, after I left you, you went to a whole other bar and you found something pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, I'd found the is a pinball machine, the
Yes.
Dolly Parton pinball machine, at this bar called Pistoleros, and they've only recently, I think, put in a few pinball machines. So that's what I decided I wanted the rest of my night to be about.
Pinball.
Yeah, just Dolly Parton pinball. What a strange idea.
It is weird. Like, if I'm Dolly Parton and someone's like, I want to make a pinball machine after you, I go, why? I probably go, okay,
Yeah,
but why? And give me one.
not even any money for licensing or using her face.
I'm
Just
trading.
give me one.
I'm trading. You can make these pinball machines with my face on them for the next 2 years, but I'm getting one.
You really picture Dolly Parton playing her own pinball machine?
It'd be cool to have.
I guess what else is she doing?
Put it in the garage.
Yeah. When I think of Dolly Parton, I think of the Dixie Chicks, and then I realize that she's not the Dixie Chicks.
Nope.
So then I wonder who even is Dolly Parton. I know she and Kenny Rogers did a couple of songs together.
I Will Always Love You.
That wasn't
Not originally.
Whitney
Houston?
Whitney Houston?
No, originally it's Dolly Parton. And personally, I find Dolly Parton's version far more beautiful.
Okay. A bit of that southern twang.
Yeah, there's almost a yodeling to it.
Yeah. Anyway, the pinball machine was enjoyable. It didn't really make a lot of sense, and honestly, I don't entirely remember a lot of the gameplay. I just remember being distracted at one point because someone came up to speak to me who I was, for the most part, convinced was Kat Dennings.
The girl from one of the broke girls?
Yeah, is it Kat Denning or Kat Dennings?
I want to say it's Dennings, but I couldn't say with any certainty.
Yeah, can't stand her.
Why not?
Just never could. One of those people I just can't stand, like Justin Long or.
I mean, Two Broke Girls is an awful program.
There we go. I don't think I've
But
ever actually seen it. Just
I
from,
kind
from
of
what
like
I've seen
her
in the Thor
despite
movies.
the show. Yeah, she was in at least one of those Thor movies.
Yeah. So like I knew very early on this was not Kat Dennings speaking to me.
Okay.
Beside the Dolly Parton pinball machine.
It'd be a strange surprise that like you're drunk after the St. Patrick's Day parade, you're playing pinball, and a star of CBS sitcom Two Broke Girls just starts talking to you.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why, because I'm standing beside the Dolly Parton pinball machine. Who wouldn't want to come talk to somebody doing
I get that, yeah.
But it was weird because I kind of had to fight back my aggression towards the person who I knew she was not. So I had to.
What do you mean?
I had
like
to,
your pinball just slides down that chute, and you were trying to tilt the machine. It says tilt. It's telling you to stop tilting, and then you turn beside you and you're ready to punch Kat Denning in the face.
It was more like as I was having a conversation, completely distracted from the pinball machine. Like I had lost all of my extra turns. It's done. Now I'm talking to her, and I'm like, in my mind, it's like, I know you're not who I think you are, but it doesn't make me any less angry at you. And then eventually she wanted to play a little bit of the pinball machine, but she didn't have any change on her. So I was like, well, I guess I'll pay for it. And I was like, you're just one of those pinball hussies. You just hang around pinball machines and wait for some guy to pay for your
Wait
game.
for a quarter.
It's like a schemer type character.
Did it cost a quarter? Do you recall?
I recall putting as much money as it took for the sounds of Dolly Parton to start yodeling her way into my ears.
Okay. Okay. So hold on. Were there like still bells and stuff? Like would you get like ching sounds of a pinball machine? Or they replaced all with Dolly Parton sounds?
Just sound effects for no. They were the classic pinball sounds.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's only if you're good. If you're bad, the ball just goes right
It's like
between the
conk,
pedals.
Conk.
Yeah, basically. All in all, I don't think I hate Kat Dennings as much anymore because she was a lovely, lovely woman, and I'm
not Kat Dennings. I want to be clear.
And I'm so bad with faces and remembering people that part of me right now is wondering maybe I do know her from at some point in my life.
Two Broke Girls.
Yes, maybe. No, maybe I know the actual human I was speaking to, and in the far chance that she's listening to this, I'm sorry I don't remember your name. But it is not.
But
Kat
if you
Dennings.
look kind of like Kat Dennings,
Yes.
and you were playing pinball after the St. Patrick's Day parade, Matthew apologizes.
Yeah. That's just one of the great things about St. Patrick's Day parade because I never knew this. I was never privy to this information that you just. It's not even really information. It's more like your motto, Sebastian. It's just don't make plans on parade day.
No, parade day.
And you just see where you end up.
Yeah, parade day will guide you wherever it guides you. Honestly, after the plan of making it to the parade on time, just let the parade take you.
Yeah.
And the parade was wonderful, Matthew. One of my highlights of the parade, I don't know if you have any highlights. One of my favorite moments of the parade, most memorable moments was the Greyhound rescue. There was I guess
the depressing float.
People who rescue greyhounds from I'm not sure what racing, I guess.
Okay.
There were people walking the greyhounds, and one greyhound stopped to take a poo, and then everyone cheered, and then a lady had to pull out a green bag to pick out the poo, and she picked it up and left a green smear on the road. I don't know what that greyhound had been eating, and then she walked off holding the bag at arm's length, and people cheered about that too.
People cheer about it.
I love the idea that parade needs to stop to watch a dog take a shit.
And then everyone erupts with
and people are like, yeah, that dog is shitting.
That's honestly better than most of the floats that we're passing by.
Not great floats.
No, but for these dogs, isn't that a little cruel? Like, what are they saving them from? Greyhounds are notorious race dogs. They're born to run. And the idea that you're going to save them so you can walk them in a parade seems cruel.
I suppose. I mean, they couldn't run the parade route because it'd be too fast.
Yeah, but don't put them in a parade. They want to chase mechanical rabbits.
I don't know if they want to chase mechanical rabbits.
They probably want to chase a real one. But
they're probably trained to chase mechanical rabbits.
No.
All I know is that I wish that the Bluebonnets racetrack was still open.
Maybe they'll bring it back.
Because I would love to go bet money on horses and dogs.
Yeah.
Is it inhumane? Quite possibly. Do I still want to do it so I can feel like an old-timey man? Yes.
I'd love to have just a bunch of those little white tickets.
Yeah.
And be one of the last few people in the stadium.
Shaking my tickets, yelling at just some strange name for a dog or a horse, like, Limerick's demise. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that really plays to one of your...
And then throwing my hat on the ground.
I think that caters to one of your the things you hold most dear is just yelling at things in front of you. Because
that's true.
For the most part, what you do at parades.
I love the parade because it's an opportunity to just scream at things that I see for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Most times in society, you're not allowed screaming at things. People think you're crazy.
Yeah.
At a parade, you yell all kinds of stuff, and people are happy.
People cheer you on.
It's fantastic.
People honk their horns at you for your excitement.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of the parade is when the parade's over and regular traffic commences, and you just demand that people honk their horns. And they sometimes ignore you, and then you get angry at them.
Yeah.
And sometimes they will appease you and give you one little honk, and then you and some people around you start cheering for them. You're making their day too a little bit.
Yeah, and you're also telling society the parade's not over when you say it's over. The parade's over when I say it's over, and if I want to be here all day.
Demanding honks from people at midnight as taxis are driving down the street bringing people home.
Yeah. If it's bringing you joy, who's to say it's not a parade?
So, Matthew, I've got a bit of unfortunate news for you.
Oh no.